Britannia Hospital is a satirical black comedy from 1982, brought to you by the unique vision of director Lindsay Anderson. It stars Malcolm McDowell, Leonard Rossiter, Joan Plowright and Mark Hammill. This film wraps up Anderson's trilogy featuring Mick Travis, the character McDowell plays after his roles in If, 1968, and Oh Lucky Man, 1973. All right, here's the gist of the plot for you. Picture this: Britannia Hospital is in a state of total chaos just as they're getting ready for a royal visit to celebrate an anniversary. Everything's going haywire. Workers are striking because they're fed up with lousy pay and dodgy working conditions. Outside, protesters are making noise about the hospital's dodgy treatment of patients. Meanwhile, the media is all over the place, with Mick Travis, now a journalist, trying to dig into some creepy medical experiments happening within those hospital walls. And if that wasn't enough, you've got Professor Miller, the mad scientist on a mission to whip up the perfect artificial human. As things go from bad to worse, the hospital's desperate attempts to make everything look nice and tidy for the royal visit turn completely bonkers, leading to some seriously dark and hilarious situations. Speaking of themes, this film brings some sharp critique to the table. It takes a jab at British institutions like the NHS, the class system, and government corruption. It's all wrapped in grotesque humour, complete with bizarre comedy elements like human experiments, red tape madness, and class conflict. The hospital is like this crazy mirror reflecting 1980s Britain, showing off societal meltdown and unchecked power. When it hit theatres, Britannia Hospital had a mixed response. Many critics and viewers found it a bit too dark and cynical, making it a tougher watch compared to Anderson's earlier works. Yet over time, it's grown a cult fan base, loved for its sharp political digs and absurd humour. The movie opened on May 28, 1982. It currently has a 50% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes and sits at a 6 out of 10 rating on IMDb. Now, if you want to give Britannia Hospital a watch, it's not on the usual streaming platforms for rent, but you can find it in a fan upload on YouTube. Just check out the link in the description below.